Alright. I just figured out, I bought this case here. I bought multiple cases like this here, the plexiglass cases. Carson Pirie Scott, as you guys know, we're going out of business. So that was the last couple of days they were there. They had these things down to $15 a piece. This one and these two guys here. Let me turn my lights on and put some little LEDs in there. See? So just going to give you a look at. And so on this one, I was able to take out the department store insert. I don't even remember what it was. Oh, it was Citizen. And I went ahead and had some really beat up comics that I hang on to for this very reason, for stuff like this. And so I put those in there like that. Now this one didn't have a key, nor did this one. But that was a simple fix, because all I had to do was take a drill and just drill out the cylinder, and I used a screwdriver to open it. Now this one had a key. This one is a little more fancy, and I say that because it has the felt back. You can see that back is all felt, and this one just looks awesome for my vintage starting. You know, you ever notice how you're trying to replace your childhood collection, and you have like one Stormtrooper and one Snowtrooper and one of this one, and then you turn around one day and you got a fleet of Stormtroopers and Snowtroopers, you know? Because when you see them, you buy them. So anyway, this is my vintage Kenner diecast right there. These are from 1979. Those things are highly sought after, so I don't care what condition they are in. I buy them. Like you see an X-Wing there, and it's missing its cockpit. I don't care. I'm buying it. I paid $1 for that. You know? And this TIE Fighter I bought, it actually has its pilot in there. It has Darth Vader in it, but that's the pilot it came with, although it's not Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. Now I'm rambling. I do that. So anyway, what we're going to do, what we've decided to do, because, let me get this out of the way here. We're going to actually elevate this. I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do with this cabinet, because the shelves are angled. So they're kind of limited. But I am going to elevate it to on top of a table, just like those. And I'm going to make this a Mego cabinet. And you see my restored Millennium Falcon here that I spent, I don't know, God. I had it for years. And I think it was this year that I started working on it. And it's fantastic. It really looks great. And there's only one thing on here that's not original, and I have to show you. It's this arm here for that animatronic ball that Luke was supposed to practice against. So I ended up 3D printing one. And you know what? It looks fantastic. The facet ball here, that's all over. That's original too. And of course the thread. Anyway. Sometimes it takes a village to restore these things. And what I mean by that is my friend owns a used toy store. And I was very lucky that he let me go through his basement. He's been there for 30 years. And I was looking for parts. And I found a new chair there because mine was broken. My struts were broken and I found that. And my door hinge was broken and I found that there. And a couple of other things. The new stickers are from Luke Skywalker something. The guy's fantastic, and he's just uploads the templates, and you just download them and print them out on a vinyl sticky paper and just clear coat it before you cut them out. So anyway, I rambled on about that, but this thing looks fantastic. And my son and I cleaned it really good with OxyClean and bleached it before we did anything. And the motor works too, but I don't know if I have batteries in it. I think I may have taken them out. Yeah, I did. I don't want them exploding in there. Those batteries are cheap. I don't care if they're Duracell or not. So anyway, we're going to elevate this cabinet up like so. And we're going to put our Mego figures in there, including our knockoff Megos. You can see right there's the Bride of Frankenstein. That is a Diamond Select, and it's got such a handsome back card here. TIE Fighters up there. TIE Fighters there. Snow Speeders. I got to get organized. You know, look at this. There's a TIE Fighter pilot helmet. So yeah, that's gonna actually look sharp. And I'm gonna start taking a lot of these Marvel Legends, these loose ones. It's time to rotate these things in and out. What I mean is, the majority of what you see here is vintage Toy Biz. I mean, that's good stuff. I'm not going to put my Marvel Selects away because these, but it's time to put this stuff away. And of course, I'll leave the Toy Biz on hanging on the wall, the sealed stuff. And yes, if you're wondering, that is the Deadpool down there, right there. I got that for my son's 8th grade graduation, and he had the opportunity to open it, but he chose to be a collector. Good for him. So anyway, we got to clear this off to make room. Let me turn some lights on here. Jeez Louise. It's like I'm walking around with a candle. So anyway, there's my Godzilla. I got to make a place for him. But some of this stuff can be put away. Lots of this stuff can be put away. Still haven't found the arm for him, so he's got Pitt's arm on. But yeah. Oh, real quick, guys. Yesterday I went on my rant about how junky Hasbro is, and what a rip-off artist they are. This is a Hasbro Build-A-Figure. All right, right here. First off, look at this. It's not even complete. Out of the box, look at that torso. This is Sabretooth. Okay, tear it up. Okay. This, in the background, in here, is a Toy Biz Build-A-Figure. What is wrong with this picture? These parts came in a $6.99 piece. You know, a really killer figure like that, right here. Or like that, you know? Look at those badass figures. Then you got a big piece like that to assemble a guy like that or like that. This is what Hasbro gives you. And I'm going to have my son help me out here. Son, grab that Toy Biz Wendigo Sabretooth there. Stand his legs up straight. Alright, right now, this looks like, well, it doesn't look like much. Now, let's have a look at a real action figure from Toy Biz. None of the face sculpt is important. Let's turn that around. And the hair. Hasbro? Vintage Toy Biz. I mean, come on. Really? $6.99 with a Build-A-Figure piece.
Yeah.
This is the Build-A-Figure, and it pales in comparison. The reason we could have finished this, we found these parts all over the place. I said, forget this. You know, we didn't even buy it for the Build-A-Figure. I think he bought it for Cable.
Cable and this guy.
Cable and Deadpool. That's why he bought it. So you end up with this. You know, one more piece we had for this. We had the head. Yeah, her. But that's a nice X-23. And I will say, Hasbro makes a better female body than Toy Biz ever did. Where's that really crappy X-23? Yeah, I mean, look at this X-23 from Toy Biz. I mean, what the hell is that? But yeah, I mean, that X-23 down there, let me see if I can get a closer look at that. It's pretty wicked as compared to that. However, the joints are solid on that, and I haven't touched that figure yet, but I'm willing to bet there's loose joints on there. I don't know that to be certain. So anyway, so we're gonna start bagging this stuff up because I'm very careful with when I go to swap these things out. Everything has to be bagged up and sealed away in one of these drawers here. And yeah. By the way, this is a nice Toy Biz Hulk and a very nice Toy Biz Abomination. However, this Abomination is nothing like that Abomination. By the way, if I had my choice, I'll take the Marvel Select stuff any day of the week. But these are cool. That's a really cool Hulk right there. Wolfman there. The Mummy. A couple of models I built. There's Amigo Batmobile. That'll actually probably go in there really too on one of those shelves. Kind of nice. So yeah. So yeah, after we get it up on the there's my extra Dracula. Yay. After we get it all look at this. I gotta get organized. Giant quarter scale stuff. That stuff takes up a lot of space down there. It really does. I mean, I can't afford to keep things boxed. I mean, there's a really nice sealed Batman turbojet Batwing. It's actually worth a small fortune. You know, if I get half of a mine, I may sell that. I don't know. There's Patton. There's Cobra missing his helmet. I picked this up for $2 at a flea market. I just couldn't pass him up. Because he's a G.I. Joe. He's laying in a box, man. So I just picked him up. $2. I don't care if he's missing stuff. There's a childhood $6 million man right there. He needs draws and another shoe. I could really use a pair of draws for him. But he's in great condition. Han Solo here I picked up some time ago. He's got a leg issue. I haven't addressed that yet. But I might get around to that. That right there is a rocket. Flies pretty good too. And there's some Star Trek stuff that I don't know what to do with because I pulled it out of the attic. I have the big bridge, but I don't know what to do with it. You know? So right now on the attic floor where no one is at seems to be the best place for it. And there's some McFarlane stuff. All that McFarlane stuff is really wicked. But again, needs to be organized. Look at that. The Redeemer 2. Series 3, I believe. There's a couple of Violator. There's a model I recently did a video series on. Pinhead. Then it looks like if you spin it around, we still got room for 1, 2, maybe 3 figures there. So 4, 8, 12, 16 figures, if it's just figures, will fit in that cabinet. Yes? Look at Jimmy playing his guitar. Nice. Yeah, wow. And of course you have the monsters. Of course, I would probably put them on the top. But, hey, you know what? That'll keep all the dust off those figures. And high five, Doug. Nice. By the way, there's my son.
Hi.
Yeah. So anyway, we got RC cars coming out of our yin yang. You know? By the way, I used to run an RC channel. You know, I still respond to all, but I just don't put anything up there. Howlin' Wolf RC. Yeah, my guitar amp. That was made in Mississippi. 1950s bomber jacket made in USA. Bought this at an estate sale. I cleaned it up, polished it, reconditioned it. Pretty wicked. Oh, by the way, this form here also came from Carson Peary Scott. We paid $17.25 for that form, along with the base down there. And again, these little LED lights, they work fantastic. And you got a timer on them, so you can actually hit the timer. I got to show them this. Here, I'll turn these on here because they all work off the same remote. All right, so you can also change the color. Watch this. You see that? Red. Let me turn this light off here. Okay, red, green. Let me get this on wide angle. Blue, and you can dim them if you wish. Go back to white, and you have a timer. 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 120 minutes. I highly suggest if you get something like this, always set the timer, because if you walk away, they will eat the batteries relatively quickly. But they look pretty cool with the light shining down. Just like this one's going to look really cool too. As you can see. Looks like downtown. Nice. So I'll find a place for this cabinet here, and again, you could just turn the light off too. But what a difference that light makes, huh? Nice. So anyway, that's a quick sloppy tour of our room. And ideally, we want to be able to have all of the toys down here in this basement. Need to get organized. Anyway. Say goodnight, Doug.
Good night, Doug.
There you go. All right. Howlin' Wolf out.